How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to watch One Piece episode 889. Last episode we found out that Kuma became a top slave.
It seems like Bonnie is also here to save him. Let's find out what their relationship is. If you'd like to help support our channel, our Patreon link is down in the description below. You get early access to videos that we post onto our YouTube channel and get voluntary reactions to the One Piece series. So if you're interested in those, make sure to check it out. Now on to the anime. Give a show.
This is the person.
What?
This is...
They keep showing.
Oh my god, he's even wearing this slave outfit from Robin's, isn't it? Isn't that the same outfit?
Is that how they're declaring the war? They're trying to save Kuma?
お前の弟たちも世話になったんだっけな。これが記憶をなくして何もできなかざるに追い詰められた弟たちを。
Maybe that's his punishment for helping though.
Wait, that was still him, right? Maybe they look into him after, like for his actions, and then that's why
they couldn't explain it.
They found out his past and everything. Right?
Maybe. Yeah.
Because that would have created suspicion on who he is.
True.
Like, why he do that?
But at this time, they wouldn't really know. He would just say, like, I got rid of them.
Because I think they don't know about his affiliation yet at this point.
Oh.
But it's because of this that they learned about the affiliation. Because I don't think it's the consequence of helping the Straw Hats. I think it's the consequence of the affiliation, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's suspicious what happened here. They caught him because of it. That's the punishment. That's crazy. That's actually the reason.
I feel so bad, yeah. We have to do something. Oh my god, the Straw Hats don't even know.
Yeah.
He's so happy.
Triple. Great pirate, time to meet Shanks. Who's cool?
Oh my god. It seems like he's just a child in the king's seat. Like,
right?
He doesn't know anything that's going on. They're all gonna start talking about
That's the gossip. Land of Wano. Whoa. Jeez.
They have to pretend.
Chairman. Yo, this sounds fun, man. You just started a debate.
The debates. I'm so excited for the beef.
Why is this not televised?
They live stream it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cobra.
Does it have something to do with Fujitora? The male?
The only family. He's a... What?
Notice something.
They gotta get rid of the emperors. Okay, who is this guy?
That is a crown. That is a crown, no?
Chamber of Flower. That's the weirdest crown ever. Why?
Whoa, why?
Why do they...
Why Shirahoshi?
They
Did they know? Did they know she's the Poseidon? No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't.
They
Do
do.
you?
Why they
But
cut
why
thumb?
Blackbeard and
D.
Luffy?
They have the D.
D?
Actually, do they know that they're all affiliated with Luffy? That's what they're cutting.
But
them
why
on?
Blackbeard? We're not
The D.
affiliated.
Well, the D in the name.
Then where's Law's picture? Right? All the other D characters.
Dude, they say the throne is empty, but this emu person's gonna go sit on it. The true ruler of the whole world. Elder Star's bowing down. Oh my.
Oh my god, there was someone else.
Sat down. That's it.
No.
Remember what they said? No one sits there. Peace. Symbolize. Which light?
What are you talking
Whatever
about?
they say
Whatever.
just gets Monkey D. Luffy.
What the heck? What was that? Oh my god. That's like Naruto vibes. What was that?
Please don't be an alien. Please don't be an alien.
The eye. Give me like Uchiha vibes or something.
Oh my goodness. It's a woman,
It's a woman?
doesn't it? I don't know.
How do you know?
Gives a woman vibe. I don't know. Really tall. Crown hair, long hair. I don't know.
It could be a cape though, or something like
true.
some
I
kind
thought, it
of
was I
crown.
thought it was a dress, but yeah, it could be a cape.
Yeah.
Kind
I
of like
knew it was a crown. You were like, that's the hair. I'm like, no, it's not. That's a crown.
freaking
That's a
God.
crown.
Okay, fine. That's the hair. No, that's
Oh my
the crown.
Is that? No, that's who they were referring to before, because remember they were talking, the Elder Stars, and then we were suspicious if there's somebody above them, because we are like, why
True.
are they talking like that?
Yeah,
Right?
there is someone above.
There was someone
They
above them.
revealed it now.
But who are they?
How come?
How do they exist? Because the whole thing was that these 20 nations came together and agreed, right? So then where is this emu person coming from?
They're the person who killed the kingdom.
No, because the nations decided together.
No, that's the story.
Oh, so you're saying that's propaganda. They just fabricated that whole thing?
Isn't this proof of it? Who is the next person that we shall erase from history? And they erased the D kingdom. And this person's been in power this whole time. I wouldn't be surprised if this person's the very same person as before. Because it seemed like this person's been erasing everything, they say, from
So
the
you're
world.
saying like potentially the 20 kingdom thing?
That's BS.
That's BS?
That's probably not alliance through them. No, maybe it's truthful in the sense that they don't know about this person.
They
Emu.
don't know about them. So he or she, Emu, could have potentially manipulated these 20 kingdoms to believing
Yeah.
that they were in a peaceful era. But how would those kingdoms, like, why would they have listened to them during that time?
Because it's an alliance.
It's an alliance.
You get benefit from being in an alliance.
But how would they... No, but I'm saying how would those 20 kingdoms...
Not find out about her?
Yeah, not find out about Emu.
Elder Stars. They form up to make the world government, and then they appoint these Elder Stars.
But why would the Elder Stars listen to Emu when let's say the 20 kingdoms just came together and created the world government, right? Why are they now listening to this Emu person?
For some reason, does it feel like the Elder Stars kind of was affiliated with Emu from the beginning?
Oh, it was fabricated the whole time?
What do you think?
Because the Elder Stars are
Okay,
supposed to
like,
be the
we're-
people representing the 20 kingdoms.
Yeah, representing
people,
them, but it's like, technically they're the face.
But they're the
And
face.
based on like the person who's like, okay, you gotta pledge or something
Yeah,
and you're not allowed to sit on the chair,
yeah.
right? They don't know. Only high level people like Elder Stars know that there's a higher being. Shanks went to meet up with them, but not Emu. Probably doesn't even know it. No one probably knows Emu
No one
exists.
knows Emu exists.
So, and with the last thing they cut up, Luffy, Blackbeard, maybe the D in their name from back in the day. Shirahoshi, maybe she found out that she's a weapon. Maybe this person has, for some reason, they're asking the Emu to kind of give up the next person to erase or whatever to erase in history. Kind of makes it seem like their observation is very high. Like they kind of know in order to maintain this power, because one of the Elder Stars was saying like the sense of power can't always like be in control or something, right? that they have to do something about it. And they're kind of looking for guidance from this emu person. So doesn't it seem like this emu person either has a crazy observation haki, or she has some kind of devil fruit? He or she has some kind of devil fruit that allows them to see, I don't fucking know, like what to do next to maintain this power. And then at the same time, it's like we're thinking that the Elder Stars are the same Elder Stars from 800 years ago, but doesn't that mean Emu's kind of
is the one
also lives forever as well? I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know if the Elder Stars are the ones that live forever, because that was like what we were suspecting originally before we knew Emu existed. But now I feel like Emu is the one
that lives forever.
And these guys are the ones that get recycled.
And then he chooses.
Yeah, because
they choose.
Yes, because technically the Elder Stars should not. They actually meet with people, so if they lived forever, everybody would know. It wouldn't make sense. They never die. They're always the same person. How would that work, right? I feel like these are the faces of Emu, so they have to be recycled.
That's true.
So Emu is the one probably that lives forever.
Actually, that's true. That would be the perfect scheme. If the Elder Stars who need to see people publicly get recycled, and Emu is the one that can live forever, and they all just serve her.
Because originally when we thought about like, oh, the Elder Stars living forever, that's before we ever saw them meeting with other people. But it's like the fact that they see other people, they can't live forever, because then everybody's gonna know that, like, how are you guys still alive after all this time? I
mean, they could just be aged, like, because they mate, they could just be silenced, or they have to pledge silence. I don't know.
The thing is, it's not like certain people. It seems like they do kind of meet with several people. Like, they've met with Akainu, they've met with Shanks, like, you know? I feel like that's already more than I thought they were going to see.
So since Akainu was talking smack to them, does that mean Akainu knows about who's at the top?
I think Akainu might be suspicious that there's somebody above them, because remember when they were having that conversation, Akainu was like, oh, is it from orders from the people above you or something, right?
Weird.
Something weird like that. We assumed that it was just the celestial dragons, but we didn't know about this.
Because we didn't know the structure.
We know the structure. Like so it's Emu. But then Akainu wouldn't know that Emu lives forever, or that it's just one individual. Because they wouldn't have to disclose that information to Akainu.
They don't need to. They changed the topic.
Right?
At that time. And then Shanks met up with them to talk about Luffy. But I don't know how that would kind of help. Was Shanks helping him? Are we still seeing Shanks as a good guy?
Why? He's a bad guy? No, he's not.
What is he there to even talk about?
Talk about a pirate?
What's he there to talk about? What's he gonna say about Luffy?
Don't.
Or unless he's in on this, I don't know. What do you think? Why? But then again, why would he make a next? What is it? Person
he made Luffy. That doesn't make any sense. He made his own opponent? No, that's weird. No, if Shanks is hard.
I can't even imagine.
Like, my heart already hurts just thinking about that. Why would you even plant that idea in my head?
Because I'm just thinking the most craziest thing Oda could do to get us, like, you know,
that would be absolutely insane, because like literally every opening he's in it, he's giving the hat, and everybody's like everybody loves Shanks. Shanks is everybody's daddy. Like,
fine.
I feel like I would have to stop watching the show for a while because of like the heartbreak I would experience from that betrayal. But at the same time, I'm not like 100% against it. Because why is he talking to them? It's already weird. Yeah, it's really weird that he's talking to them, right? I think that's why I'm like, the fact that you put that in my head, I'm like, no, I hate that idea. But I feel like it could also be viable too. Like,
unless we give like a really good reason for him meeting up with them, right? Or maybe they reveal later on that's a really good reason.
Because why would he be talking about Luffy? Like, let's say he is on Luffy's side.
What is there to talk about?
What is there to even talk about?
Your bounty 1.5 billion is too high. Now people are gonna go after him. You should lower it. Right? He wouldn't do that. He knows Luffy wants to be the king of the pirates. So he wouldn't be talking bounty. So what's the next thing?
Could it be Luffy though, or is there someone else he could be referring to or talking to? But the thing is, it's weird that he's already talking to them anyways. It's like, why is a Yonko talking to them? They're supposed to be enemies.
Actually, could he be talking about Blackbeard? Is he warning them about Blackbeard?
Blackbeard. But why would he warn them?
I don't
Why
know.
would he warn them?
Didn't he warn who warned someone about Blackbeard?
Shanks
No,
warned
Whitebeard.
Whitebeard. No,
Oh,
Shanks warned Whitebeard
Whitebeard.
about Blackbeard.
Because Shanks is watching Blackbeard. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can come up with.
But why?
Because maybe Shanks see that Blackbeard has 2 Delphi. I don't know.
I don't know. It's just weird that Shanks is involved.
Well, I'm trying to justify it, so it's like, would Blackbeard be a severe topic to meet the Elder Stars and warn against?
What would he know about Blackbeard though?
I don't know, he found out something.
He knows something about. But why would he be helping the Elder Stars? That's still suspicious that you're helping the Elder Stars. It's like, yeah, Blackbeard is our enemy, but at the same time, Elder Stars are our bigger enemy. So why?
Sure.
And the thing is, Shanks should know that Luffy is Dragon's son. And Dragon's going after the Celestial Dragons trying to break the system. So technically the Elder Star. So like, why is he in a meeting with his friends, dad's arch nemesis enemies?
Maybe he's asking them to get his straw hat back.
That's his straw hat?
Maybe that's the national treasure. That's the original one. That's just a fake. The big one is just a fake statue. And Gold Roger had the real straw hat and passed it to Shanks. And that's the Elder Stars asking for the straw hat back. And then Shanks is like, no, Luffy has the straw hat now. You gotta take it from him.
So this all comes down to the straw hat?
I don't.
No.
If we want to say he's a good guy, I don't know.
So are you suspecting that IMU can fight them?
IMU?
Using the hack, they have observation hacking?
Either observation or some kind of double fruit. Have you decided which light that needs to be extinguished?
I don't necessarily feel like that means that they can see into the future or something like that, though. They could just be like, wherever they say goes. Like, oh, I don't like this person. Get rid of them.
But no, okay, sure, fine. That's true, but it's like the way how everyone kind of just... Doesn't seem like Imu's like in like a king god position.
Godly position.
Yeah,
that's true.
above all things. So it's like they're bowing down to them and asking what is next. Like, these guys are supposed to be running the show.
That's true.
They're not running the show.
True. I feel like they can fight because they had a sword.
Who?
IMU. Why were they holding a sword here?
To cut the pictures off?
You could just rip it. They were keeping a sword with them, so maybe they are able to fight.
Okay, so what do you think?
But I'm not convinced with the hockey thing. But I do see them like, seems like they are supposed to represent some kind of like godly figure, I think, because of this one scene. Oh, is it to have to do with the eye? Because they emphasize it afterwards.
Sometimes they have unique eyes, no?
Sometimes they have unique eyes.
If they're a final boss, like, it would be weird if they don't have like some kind of special characteristic eye or whatever.
That's true. I don't think so. Do they often have unique eyes like that? Not necessarily. I think it's in this case because the figure is still shaded, but they highlight only the eye. It's like, why is the eye so important that it needs to be highlighted and emphasized? Almost seems like, oh, is it?
So is their hair white? Is that from age?
Oh, you're thinking that's white hair? Oh, that's true. I didn't notice that.
Is it because they live forever?
Could be lighting too, right? Color theory.
Pure white, silver. Fine. Okay, fine. Maybe, I don't know.
Could it be the eyes?
Do you think they're strong?
Some kind of power?
They have
I
to
feel
be
like
strong.
the eyes,
come on.
maybe.
They have to be strong, right? Yeah. Why would the Elder Stars even listen?
And the thing is, no, they also introduced that you can have genetic powers because of putting the third eye and being able to read stuff.
True.
And then now they're highlighting this eye, almost kind of making it seem like, oh, this is a unique feature to this individual. So maybe could it be that this eye gives them some kind of foresight or something, kind of like what you say? Maybe?
Oh my freaking god! What if this person is originally from D-King though?
They're from D-King though?
Is that juicy or what?
And they're trying to kill off the rest of the D-Kingdom? Why?
Because they wronged them in some sort of way. So they have to hide the fact that it's actually someone that's ruling them.
I mean, that's speculation, but there's nothing to back that up.
There's nothing. It's just like, well, I'm like trying to think why this person hates them so much. But why are you covering it up?
Mm-hmm. Another question is like why they want to be ruling all this.
I mean, at this point, it seemed like they had everything, right?
That's what I'm saying, though.
Maintaining power.
Maintaining power, but it's like
Like
what
any
is the
kind of king or
power
queen.
they're trying to gain, though, in this case?
It's just to
They
be-
can't even show themselves, though. It almost feels like the power comes with a con, you know? You're playing, is it because they want to play God?
Okay, fine. Maybe they're playing God, but these guys... Technically, this person... What? Let's see. Elder Stars and IMU are above the Celestial Dragons, so the Celestial Dragons are so dumb they don't even know that they're actually being ruled.
Yeah.
So IMU's the one who opened the Straw Hat chamber thing.
Yeah, I was looking at the straw hat.
How about the pictures they cut up? Monkey D. Luffy, Marshall D. Teach. Can we say she cut them up, those two, because...
It could just be because they're both recognized as emperors and both have D characters.
So either D characters or they're the next up and coming, because the Elder Stars are kind of saying like extinguishing the light. So these guys are up and coming, or related to D Kingdom. We don't really know, either or.
It has to be D Kingdom because why would they not mention Kaido and Big Mom? They're also emperors. The only difference between everybody else is that Luffy and Blackbeard are emperors and also D Kingdom. Is that why they feel threatened now? Because, oh, they're a D character, but they're also in a high position now where it could make something happen.
So you think it's kind of like how Roger was feared not because of whatever, but
He
had
name.
a D in his name.
Yeah, his name.
Okay, fine. Okay, either or. Let's say it's D. They both had D related. So did they find out Shirahoshi is Poseidon, or is that she is influential?
I think
it seems
it's
like
just the Poseidon.
they hate influential people.
Could they have known that she's Poseidon? How would they know that? They wouldn't know that. How would they get that information? I don't feel like they would know.
How did Robin know?
Poneglyphs.
Oh, Poneglyphs. She read the Poneglyphs. And
Can they read the Poneglyphs?
They
Why
have to.
wouldn't
They have to have someone that reads it.
They know. They have to know about it, right?
Emu probably reads it.
No, I don't know. That's what I'm
themselves.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Emo has to know about it. Because who's telling them to get rid of all the Poneglyphs in the first place?
True.
Because we were thinking, oh, it's O'Hara and everything, and then Robin, right? But then they say it as like, oh, Robin's the only one that can read it. But no, Emu has to know how to read it because
True.
they're the ones that feel threatened by the Poneglyphs in the first place.
But Emu can read it because they originate from the D Kingdom.
Oh, fuck. Could that be? Or it could be something with the eye, though. Because then they're also saying that with Pudding's
The voice.
third eye could influence her to be able to read the Poneglyphs or something like that. So then they also highlighting
So you're saying it's
the eye.
characteristic.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
fine.
could be like a genetic
Could be
power.
a genetic characteristic.
Genetic power or something like that.
Or they're from the D Kingdom, or they're from Wano. Would they? No, probably not Wano, right?
That means they have to be related to Kazuki. Wano and specifically Kazuki
Fine,
clan.
true. Kozuki clan would write that down, like in the history, but
Yeah.
so I'm assuming it's not.
I feel like it's not
Kozuki-
because this goes back before everything.
So is the language? The language is D Kingdoms. It's just that Kozuki clan understands it, and they just happen to be, the people who craft the Poneglyphs. It's not their language. Not Wano's language.
True.
That's the D Kingdom language,
Yeah, true.
right?
Yeah.
So then, okay, fine. We'll cut Wano out. Imu somehow is related to D Kingdom to kind of read these things.
But you can also learn it too. Like, look at Robin. She's not from D Kingdom. She can read it.
True.
During that time, I feel like you can still learn.
But I was
how to
thinking
read things,
800
right?
years ago, she just learned how to read it.
Emu?
Yeah.
Well, they're like... Because then they also mentioned Kuma having affiliations with a nation. So I'm going to assume it's the D Kingdom. Meaning there were other countries that are affiliated with this D Kingdom, not just Kuma's country. So then if you have affiliations, maybe there's benefits of like learning the languages, right? If your guys are close.
So you think somehow she learned it? Mm-hmm. Or he? Frick, I keep thinking of the woman.
Just say they.
They.
We don't know right now. I don't know. I'm not like completely against them being from the D Kingdom, but I feel like there's nothing to back it up right now. We're just speculating, basically.
Yeah, I
So,
guess.
that's why I'm not fully convinced.
Building on a theory, I guess. So next one's Vivi. What does that mean?
Because they're the traitor, right?
The way the Elder Stars kind of said how they were traitors, not even like thinking anything otherwise, is that they are the original 20 and they decide to quit. Makes it seem like,
has he noticed something?
in a sense, they're betrayers. See, has he noticed something? What is that? Noticing something?
Noticing IMU? Is IMU the national treasure or the...
Dude, that would be crazy if IMU was the national treasure.
That's the only reason why Dofi would... Actually, no, because the national treasure, they say all the Celestial Dragons know about it, right? But in this case, the Celestial Dragons shouldn't know about IMU, I think.
Fine. Sure.
Would they know?
No. If I was IMU, I wouldn't want those guys to know me.
Okay, true. Okay, true.
If I can rule in the shadows, why the hell would I not do that? That's dumb as hell.
What do they gain though? What does IMU gain though from being in this position?
But isn't this
Is it just the power?
It's power and everything, isn't it?
Power and everything?
Everything. It's like what they had to do to accomplish this, and now you have to maintain it. That's why they keep erasing stuff. Because problems keep coming up.
Yeah.
So what's gonna happen to Shirahoshi, do you think? Kidnapped? Abducted? I'm getting vibes that they're gonna abduct her.
They're gonna abduct her? They might.
Why they stab the picture like that? They have to know she's Poseidon. Okay, let's say if it's not Poseidon,
because she's already here too, right? Like,
it's so easy. Wasn't that kind of like a hint with Charles? Wasn't that like kind of like a hint?
Oh, that they're gonna take her.
Like we were kind of like freaking out for a moment. We were like, oh my god, they're gonna take her.
Yeah. Also, that was like preparing.
That's preparing us, and that's just kidding. We're actually gonna take her. Then we'll lose an asset to the war. Come on, it's too easy. We had her commanding the Sea Kings.
That's true.
Right.
But do they know that she's Poseidon? I think that's the thing.
I think if we can somehow justify that picture. Without them
knowing that she's Poseidon.
Like right now.
Because the thing is, even though IMU can read the Ponagus and could be aware that the Poseidon is gonna show up, that doesn't necessarily mean that Shirahoshi is the Poseidon. It's like what they've said already. Because it's like every whatever years they just randomly the Poseidon randomly shows up, like the queen or whatever. So like, how would they know that this is? Could it be just a chance that it is?
That's a crazy wild guess.
But like, if you were IMU and there's a chance that Shirahoshi is the Poseidon, wouldn't you at least try to get rid of that chance?
So you think within the 800 years, IMU somehow found out about this Poseidon?
Wouldn't they have already known already?
Why
if they can read the poneglyphs.
I think read the poneglyphs, but wouldn't they need to find it? I don't think they know about the poneglyphs down there.
So you don't think they know that Shirahoshi is the Poseidon?
No, they know, but I don't know how. Could it be that someone witnessed her commanding the Sea Kings? Like intel-wise?
Maybe. I wonder about that.
So that's why they stab it. And then they look at Vivi. So doesn't that mean? And they talked about betrayers, right? So doesn't that mean they're gonna be targeting Shirahoshi and Vivi?
Yeah.
Because they're kind of already saying like the dad is a betrayer, like the family.
Yeah. And they mentioned the Elder Stars mentioned the families too, the 20 nations. So that means they did exist. It wasn't fabricated like the story, but IMU might have been the one that manipulated everything to happen that way.
Yeah, right. That's what I was kind of saying. True. And that was like the only family to leave.
I think my question is how IMU did all this. Is IMU originally a nation's king? Like equivalent to one of the 20 kings, and then they just manipulated all these other people? Or like, how did they become the person that's up at the top? Because when they come together, when the 20 nations first came together, they should all be equal. So how did IMU now gain this position where they're above everyone else? Because it's like, it doesn't really make sense to me unless you were saying that
I was
there's
saying
a
that
possibility that the Elder Stars infiltrated.
maybe, okay, fine. If we say these guys don't live forever, like the Elder Stars, could it be that the Elder Stars were already working for IMU?
Like the previous ones? But then how would you know that and guarantee that
They'll
those...
pledge a lot.
that those Elder Stars would be the ones
Loyal?
that... not loyal, but how would you you as IMU, how would you guarantee that the people that... the 5 Elder Stars would be the ones chosen by the rest of the families, because there's 20 families and there's only 5 Elder Stars. So I'm gonna assume that they, as the 20, decided on the 5 to represent them, right?
So you're saying they should have a democracy vote on who is representing them?
I feel like it is, because on the surface they're supposed to all be equal, so they should technically be able to vote and say, I want this person to represent me, or whoever it is, because there's only 5 Elder Stars, but there's 20 families, right? If each nation needed a representative, then they should have been 20 Elder Stars. One for each nation, for it to be equal, right? But I'm assuming maybe 20 is too many, so they decide to have 5.
Okay, how about this? Okay, I figured out.
How would you guarantee that?
How about IMU is actually a leader of a nation?
Okay.
So that counts as one family.
Okay.
And then maybe it was already alliance with these other Elder Stars each own another nation. So then it's like kind of like a 5-way piece of the cake kind of thing.
But why would the Elder Stars agree to be below IMU? Because they're serving IMU now. IMU is the one on top of everybody else.
Well, okay, maybe it's IMU's plan to destroy the kingdom, and they're like, I like it.
But you're forever pledged as their subordinate.
Isn't that the same thing with the Straw Hats? They're all subordinate to Luffy. They pledge alliance to them. But Luffy wants to see them as equal, but
that's true.
They're willing to work under
that's
him.
True.
So isn't that the same thing?
Yeah. I'm not that convinced, because I feel like if all 20 nations suddenly decided that they're gonna join this thing to be equals,
no, it's
and
true.
then one
like,
person decides...
If you and me were one of the first 20, we're like, what the hell are these guys?
I'm gonna be like, no.
I want to be the Elder Star kind of position.
Exactly. I'm gonna be like, no, I don't want to.
I was just kind of thinking like how you scheme it in a way.
Yeah.
It has to be like under the table already, predetermined already, prior.
And they add a lot of emphasis that like these 20 nations are supposed to be all equal. That's why they even have like this whole throne, the open throne to like represent that, right? So I feel like they have to be on equal standing. It wouldn't make sense for like you to be on equal standing, but hey, like I have someone represent me, because you're never gonna be see eye to eye every single time.
But wait, hold up. Aren't they equal already in the sense that all the first 20 is supposed to be a Marie Joy anyways?
Those are just like the families.
Those are the families.
Yeah.
So don't the Elder Stars represent the families?
They represent the families.
The families.
So they could have been voted in by the families, but I'm saying, how would IMU have decided on who was going to be voted in? Right?
Isn't the way technically isn't it a way that the families already have everything already?
Which families?
Like the Celestial Dragons. Like if you're the original first 20, then you're already given. You're a god. What more do you want at that point? Like, if we didn't even know IMU existed and we do have Elder Stars, I'm a god already. Like, I can do whatever I want. I have slaves. I can this and that. Like, why? What more can I get of becoming an Elder Star? I feel like I'm working if I'm an Elder Star position.
So you're saying that because of the benefits that they got, they don't care, and IMU in order. Okay, so you're saying like the whole Celestial Dragon system exists in order for IMU to kind of shut them up. Can shut them up, and IMU can stay
in power with the Elder Stars. And it seems we like as of now we don't really know how the Elder Stars and Celestial Dragon interact, but it seems like the Elder Star kind of supposed to govern them. I don't really know how that works. Yeah.
Not really. I feel like the Celestial Dragons just do whatever they want, right?
Like, are they equal? Because they're supposedly supposed to be working for the world government, but IMU technically runs the whole show.
I think this question still comes into play on like who IMU was. You think they were just another one of the 20 nations, and then they decided to fabricate this
I think the person who decided to launch the attack at T Kingdom.
Okay.
Because you need to be the mastermind behind this.
True.
So you must have the intent of destroying D Kingdom and how to cover this whole thing up.
So they already had like this whole plan, and like the Celestial Dragon system and everything in play, because they were already planning like this is how things are gonna run. So do the Elder Stars then, are they actually from these 20 nations then, or they always worked for IMU?
See, that's a good question, because we don't know how these Elder Stars even got in that position.
I feel like it would only make sense if they were already a part of an alliance with IMU, like either these individuals who live forever, which I don't think that's the case, or like their ancestors or whatever it
actually,
is.
do you think Elder Stars are actually CP0 members that retire?
CP0 members that retire.
Wouldn't Lucci be a great Elder Star?
Yeah,
he's like dedicating his life for the Celestial Dragons, no matter how scummy they are.
Yeah.
Like, he was born and trained to be serving.
True. So you're saying they're
creating the next Elder Stars. What? That would make a lot of sense. Like, you've proven yourself. In your lifetime to serve. And then after, what's the best thing? You become an Elder Star to serve someone higher. And that way, the Elder Stars kind of change, because you're saying they can fight, right? They can fight, so they could be an ex-agent. Then they could cycle it through. IMU would rake it all in. I don't know. What do you think?
Crazy.
That might be
I feel like it could happen, but at the same time, there's risk. Because that's assuming that the CP0 members' mind won't change as long, even after they find out about IMU's existence. Because I feel like some people's mindset might change.
Might waver?
Yeah, might waver after finding about IMU's existence.
Don't you think being a CP0 member already, you don't have consciousness already? Like, Lucci can give no shits to whoever dies. So does it really matter if you're serving someone? You're still serving someone. Right?
That's true. That's all they would know. And they spent their whole life doing that. That's true.
There would be a perfect, like, this is the highest honor.
That is true.
To serve someone above the Elder Stars. You thought you were the boss, but you're not.
Yeah.
And they constantly, I'm pretty sure they drop these top secret missions or top secret information to them anyway. So they're already used to inside knowledge.
That's
so
true.
This wouldn't be a surprise.
That could be.
That would be fitting for Elder Stars.
Yeah.
I think that's the first thing we came up with that was like, oh, they could be CP0 members.
Yeah. Oh, did we say that before? I don't remember.
No, we never said that before.
Oh.
That is the first time. Because we're like, where the heck these guys come from?
Yeah. But the original people would have had to be with IMU, right? The first representatives?
I think so. And IMU wouldn't need to go in on this with certain people, I feel like. Because wasn't the story they all teamed up against the kingdom because of their ideology? So technically everything could have been like orchestrated already. Like, oh, this day we're going to attack them and annihilate them or whatever. And then after, you guys will be granted Celestial Dragon status, so now you're a god. You don't need to live with the lower people.
So like that's the story that's told. So even though the 20 nations that got together, that's all used for the story in order to keep IMU's existence a secret.
Right.
Because they're saying, oh, these are the kingdoms that got together and destroyed the kingdom, but it wasn't that. It was IMU who was planning to do this all along. So now it can't be traced back to IMU destroying the D kingdom. They're saying that it's the world government that did it.
Yeah, because they joined to become the world government.
That's true.
So now they're hiding under world government with the whole like Robin's home and everything that they're doing. It's always world government, but it's never like IMU. No one knows.
That's true. Because I think this part also with talking about Vivi's family is a bit weird too. It's like, has he noticed something?
Well, like, what does he know?
But that's the thing though. If he's one of the founding families, he should already know everything.
True.
So what are they hiding? Is it that they're hiding IMU's existence? That's the thing.
Oh, you think somehow they found out there was another person? That could be it too.
Yeah. No, they are scared that Vivi's family found out about IMU and that...
That's crazy.
Right?
How... But it's like, it's kind of weird to me that they're like, have you noticed that something when it's like 800 years of generation lineage, and they all of a sudden now decide, oh, maybe this generation is the one that found out. That means they would have to like kept record or something to notice something weird, right? Potentially there could be a family diary or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the secrets.
Yeah. And they could be like getting information or intel or something. Like there's no one potentially spying on these nations. You think they're just letting them run however they want, or
The world government?
yeah. Kind of feels weird that they're just like.
Isn't that the point of the
do everything.
CP0?
Yeah, I don't know.
They have CP 1 to 9.
Yeah,
So
true.
technically they could be intel.
Getting intel between what the countries are up to, right?
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. And if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Peace.